Akira.
The Dawn.
He's got clout.
The title of these talks that I'm giving here is Mind Over Mind. And I'm going into all the various problems which have to do with the control of the mind. And so I might introduce what I'm going to say by saying it from different points of view. For example, if you're interested in communications, it will be the problem of feedback. Or if I may put it in theological terms, how does man follow the will of God if the will of man is perverse? The theologians say, you cannot do this without having divine grace, or the power to follow the will of God. How then do you get grace? Why is grace given to some and not to others? If I cannot follow the will of God by my own effort because my will is selfish, how will my will, which is selfish, be transformed into an unselfish will? If I cannot do it because I am already the selfish will, then grace must do it. Then grace must do it. If grace has not already done it, why not? Because I didn't accept it. But by definition, I had no power to accept it because my will was selfish. Must I then become a Calvinist and say that only those people who are predestined to receive grace will be able to live the good life? The good life. Then we come back to the inadmissible position that people who live evil lives and do not get grace because they are not predestined to it out of the infinite wisdom of the Godhead, then God himself must be held responsible for their evil deeds. And so that is a nice little tangle. If I put this in the language of Oriental philosophy and religion, it would be something like this. The Buddha said that wisdom must come only from the abandonment of selfish craving or desire. One who abandons that desire attains nirvana, which is supreme peace, liberation, supreme peace, liberation, supreme peace, liberation. Nirvana means in Sanskrit, blow out. That is, exhale the breath. That is, exhale the breath. The opposite, desire, is to breathe in. Now, if you breathe in and hold it, you lose your breath. But if you breathe out, it comes back to you. It comes back to you.
here I am, and my voice, not confirmed. My name is Poppet. It's 6 p.m. to 6:45 p.m. Vinyasa Yoga. We're going to focus on the kind of stuff for your. Alright, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Hello and happy Thursday. Welcome to 6 p.m. to 6:45 p.m. Vinyasa Yoga. My name is Poppet for those of you who don't know me. Thanks to Motor City Street Dance Academy for allowing me the honor of being able to teach you guys through their platform. Make sure you check out all their other classes that they're offering online. And yeah, that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Today's Vinyasa class is going to focus mainly on back. So make sure you've got your water, any props that you like to use nearby. And we'll go ahead and find our way into a nice neutral tabletop position. With your inhale, you're going to drop your spine, gaze up towards the ceiling, cow. And on your exhale, you're going to round your spine, tuck your chin, cat. Inhale. Exhale. And continue to move just like that, taking your time with each one. If this does not feel good in your knees, you can always add an extra cushion, or you can do this seated. What's important here is that you're waking up your belly and your vertebrae. And by belly, I mean your abdominals. Go ahead and finish your last one. And then meet me back in neutral. Now you're going to take your rib cage and you're going to isolate it as best you can, shifting it over to the left. Drop your belly down, over to the right, and round out on top. So think about your shoulders staying in one spot as you barrel your core around. Continue to move with your breath. Contracting your abs to control the motion. Finish your last round and switch sides. Make sure you're exhaling on your cat, inhaling on the cow. If you find a spot that's particularly tight, hold it for a second. Breathe into it. Finish your last round, and then meet me back in neutral. From here, you're going to take a puppy pose. I like to keep my toes tucked. Then you're going to extend your hands forward, dropping your chest down to the ground. Breath in, breath out. If you want a little bit more of a deeper throat stretch, you can untuck your chin and focus on pressing the center of your chest towards the ground. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, find your way back up, neutral table. Spinal balance. Send your right hand out, left foot back. On your exhale, you're going to hug in, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, long. Exhale, in. Inhale, out. Exhale. Inhale. And release back to center. Switch sides. Left hand forward, right foot back. Pull your belly in. On your exhale, hug in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, out. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Get long, take your time, it's not a race. Last one. Hug it in. Send it out. And release. Good. Balasana, child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch. Open your knees wide. Sink your hips back towards your heels. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, find your way back up to a neutral table. Left fingertip to left ear. Left elbow to right elbow. On your inhale, open up towards the ceiling. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift. Stay for your exhale. Then extend your top hand up towards the ceiling and thread it under and across your body. If you want a little more, you can extend your right hand forward. Keep your butt in the air. If you want to go for a bit of a deeper twist, you can send your right hand behind your low back. I like to keep my hand forward. Take a breath in and a breath out. On your next inhale, unwind, reach high. Exhale back to center, switch sides. Right fingertip to right ear. Elbow to elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Stay for your exhale. Extend your hand out long, then thread it under and across your body. And notice if this side needs Hello. Sorry about that. Sometimes life gets you like that. So we're going to pick up right where we left off, which was our second set of torso rotations with the left fingertip to left ear, elbow to elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, close. Inhale, up. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. And then extend your arms straight up. Thread it under and across your body. Taking your needle thread. Just hang out for a second. Come back to your body, back to your breath. On your next inhale, find your way back up. Right fingertip to right ear, elbow to elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, close. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. And lift. Send your hand all the way up towards the ceiling. Then thread your hand under and across your body. Torso twist. Threading your needle. Your weight should be on your shoulder. On your next inhale, find your way back up. Neutral table. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Look to your hands. Step or hop to your hands, forward fold. You can let your head hang heavy here. Shake your head out no. Nod your head yes. Go ahead and either grab your shins or your ankles. You're going to bend your knees, bringing your chest to your thighs. On your inhale, you're going to straighten your legs, keeping your chest as close to your thighs as you can. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Inhale. Breath in. Breath out. And release your bind. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Stay for your exhale. Bring your hands to your hips. With a flat back, inhale to rise all the way up, Samastahiti, palms facing the front of house. From here, you're going to go ahead and take your right ear, drop it towards your right shoulder. Remember, it's ear to shoulder, not shoulder to ear, so keep your shoulders down. Inhale back to center. Exhale to switch sides. And just hang out for a second. Inhale, center. On your exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Lower, 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 all the way down to your belly. Take your hands long out in front of you. Seal. Inhale to lift up. Now, seals can look different for different people. Some of us are right here, and for some of us, we like to go a little bit deeper into our seal. Just find the one that works for you. You should feel this in your mid-back, not your low back. So make sure you're pressing your pelvis down into the ground, and your floating rib is touching your mat. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, release back down. Bring your hands in a little bit closer. Inhale to lift up, Sphinx. Now you can take this with your forearms nice and flat on the earth, or you can come to your fingertips. So long as your shoulders are pressing down away from your ears, And you're pulling your chest forward, engaging your mid-back. Breath in, breath out. Exhale, release. Plant your hands next to your sides. Inhale to lift up, cobra. Again, squeeze your glutes super tight. Press your feet and your thighs down into the earth as you lift your chest. Notice that I'm keeping my neck long and I'm not throwing it back. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale, release, lower down. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Bring your thumbs touch to the center of your mat. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand, lizard lunge. On your inhale, you're going to lift your right hand up towards the ceiling, dragonfly prayer twist. Exhale, send it down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Last one up. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your foot back, high plank. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Inhale to lift your left hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, back to the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, step your left foot back, high plank. Exhale all the way down to your belly. Send your hands long out in front of you. Inhale to lift up, seal pose. Breath in. Breath out. On your exhale, release down. Walk your hands in a little bit. Inhale to lift, Sphinx, whether that's on your forearms or fingertips. Breath in. Breath out. On your exhale, release. Inhale to plant your hands and lift your chest up. Cobra. Now you can either hang out here or you can take up dog, engaging your thighs away from the earth. On your exhale, release down. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, neutral tabletop position. You're going to take your right foot, step it forward, low crescent lunge. Inhale to lift. Pull your belly button in as you tuck your tailbone under. Breath in. Breath out. On your exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Open arm prayer twist, left hand forward, right hand back. Inhale. On your exhale, send your back hand towards your back heel or calf or ankle. It might touch, it might not. Go wherever it lands for you. On your inhale, come back up. Exhale, plant your hands, reverse runner's lunge. Keep your hips square. Pulling your left hip forward, right hip back. On your next exhale, release your pose. Left foot forward, low crescent lunge. I'm going to bring my arms to goalpost today. My shoulders are kind of tired. So you have the permission to do that for yourself in your own practice as well. If your shoulders are feeling super tight and lifting your hands overhead does not feel good, you can do this. Bringing arms to goalposts. Just long as you're squeezing your glutes and pressing your hips forward. Breath in. Breath out. Exhale your hands to your heart. Open arm prayer twist, left hand back, right hand forward. Breath in. And on your exhale, send your left hand down to your heel or your ankle or your calf. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, plant your hands, frame your front foot, reverse runner's lunge. Pressing down through the big toe mound of your left foot. On your exhale, release. Go ahead and wag your tail a bit side to side. You're going to sweep both feet long out in front of you. Seated staff pose. I like to rock side to side to get all the meat out from underneath my sit bones. Flex your toes towards your face and just get really, really tall through the crown of your head. It helps me to flex my hands and press my palms down to the earth. Breath in, breath out. It's a very simple looking action, but there's a lot happening here. A lot of contraction, a lot of energy. Flex your toes towards your face. Notice that I said toes, not feet. So while the balls of your feet are like tiptoeing on the ceiling, your toes are pulling towards your nose. It's very different from flexing your feet. On your exhale, with a flat back, you're going to hinge forward. It's okay if you don't have to go all the way down. If you have super tight hamstrings, add a block underneath your knees for extra support. What's important here is that your spine stays long. Breath in, breath out. On your exhale, stay. On your inhale, rise back up, nice and easy. Remove your block if you're using it. Scoot yourself forward. Baddha Konasana, butterfly. Bring your heels as close to your glutes as you can. Seal your feet with your hands. Inhale to lift your chest. On your exhale, hinge forward. If you want to go even deeper, extend your hands out long and reach forward. If you want to go for a little bit more shoulder, you can bind opposite hand to opposite forearm and bow. We won't be here for long, just a minute. Breath in, breath out. On your next inhale, rise back up, super chill. You're going to swing your left leg behind you, half pigeon on the right. I like to use a block underneath my right thigh. It helps me square my hips towards the front. You don't have a block, that's okay. Just take a moment to get situated nice and tall. Make sure your back heel is lined up with your back knee and your knee with your hip. Take a moment. And then on your exhale, you can bow forward.
Okay, I'm working there.